Henry Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. I was unsuccessful, unfortunately, in being called on the 30th of December last year to speak in the UK-EU agreement legislation, so I am very grateful for the 3 minutes afforded to me on this occasion. Decades ago, it was almost unthinkable that the United Kingdom should leave the European Union, but it was always a conviction that I had that the best future prosperity for this country was as an independent nation, using and being a conduit between our unique global links through the Commonwealth and our strong alliance with the United States of America and our proximity to the continent of Europe. And in that UK-EU trade agreement, that is, I believe, what we have achieved. That continuing trade with our European friends and allies, and the ability, as we have heard from the Secretary of State in her opening remarks, to forge those global trade deals with countries as far afield from Canada to Japan, Singapore, Turkey, Mexico and others. And I know that in the coming months and years, more trade deals will be achieved. But Global Britain isn't just about trade. It's about using our other strengths, historically as an island nation which is outward looking. Whether that be defence or intelligence, or whether that be our soft and cultural power as well, or whether that be through our international aid commitments. And I welcome a refocusing of those development commitments on tackling global crises such as climate change and indeed the pandemics that we are facing and we want to mitigate against in the future, and education as well. But just as we shouldn't be just focused on trade, vital though that is, we must not be afraid to challenge those in the world who do us and the global community harm. With China at the moment, its abuse against liberties in Hong Kong, its abuse against the Uyghur Muslims in Xinjiang, the fact that it was at best guilty of neglect in terms of seeking to cover up the initial impacts of the COVID-19 then epidemic, but then became into a global pandemic, are things that we need to build a global alliance as a world international nation to mitigate against in the future.
Video